They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly. But you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Kent State Golden Flashes, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Ohio State Buckeyes. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Golden Flashes will get this season underway as toe meets leather. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Ohio State's offense will come out first. And there has been a lot of talk about this guy. Jesse, they say the farther away you line up from the football, the easier it is to play early. When you're as good as this dude, you're going to play no matter what.
Well, this offense knew he was good coming out of high school, but talking to their quarterback and their coaching staff before the game, David, they didn't know he was this good. He's made catches in practice. He's done things in scrimmage that is completely wowing everybody. Now the question, can he do it when the lights are on and everybody's watching?
And I think receiver is the best spot to transfer being a freshman. Like, it's not the biggest adjustment. These guys aren't so much bigger that you're going against. It's speed. He has the speed. He has the height. I'm excited to watch this debut.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Worthy. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Back to pass. Got his man. Ball down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. With the catch, it's Bryant. They make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a 1st down. Wants to throw again. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
And that's what you're trying to do, not just in this game, but for the season. You're just trying to set the tone defensively, and they do that getting the sack. They feel good about their front 7 and all the athletes they have. It'll be fun to watch this unit for the rest of this game and see how they do in one-on-one situations.
The Buckeyes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. 9th play of the drive coming up, and they'll have to convert 3rd and long to keep it going. He's looking deep. Picked off, and the opening drive is stuck with an interception. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
It's not the end of the world. Bear with me. There is nothing worse than watching wide receivers run those little under routes, and I throw the football, and I'm 10 yards short. You got to push the ball down the field if you're going to get the 1st down. And guess what? You threw an interception, so be it. You made the tackle. No big deal. It's kind of like a punt.
Listen to this noise. You can't hear yourself think as this defense has them pinned deep in their own end. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. To the air on second down. Gets it out quickly. And just a short and safe pass play. They pick up a few. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. The short hands, it's Woodhead. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. The Golden Flashes want to move quickly.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. They'll send the tight end in motion. Unloads to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. He'll pull it on the read. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And that one took everything he had to sneak it over the crossbar inside the left upright. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. He'll do it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They're dealing with a second and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And this is going to be incomplete on third down. The Buckeyes will punt this one away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. And this crowd loves a good pass rusher in the line of Chase Young, the Bosa's, Jim still wagging. The Buckeyes can get after the quarterback.
Yeah, and when the crowd's going nuts like it does in the shoe, it just makes it easier to rush the pass. So the snap count is silent. It's predictable. And then you pin your ears back, and that's why they've had so many great pass rushers at Ohio State.
Pocket breaking down. Working that wide receiver screen. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Golden Flashes racing to the line in a hurry-up. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. They'll run the screen. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. The Golden Flashes will call on their punt team. Signal goes into the air, and he makes the fair catch at the 10. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Looking to throw on first down. Using the quick game.
Early in the game as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Going to the ground. Still on his feet at the 35. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Motion from the back. Looking downfield on first down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. There's the pressure. Quickly to the tight end. He'll take it up to the 45-yard line, and they stop him and knock him out of bounds. The kick is on its way. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Leaves it with the back. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. They've got him then deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep him there. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
What an individual effort that time, beating his guy and getting in the backfield and making a play. Ohio State has had so many dominant D-linemen in recent years, right? The Bosa brothers, Chase Young, you know those guys are watching this game. They're proud of what they just saw. This dude is a game winner.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. That's the end of the period, and Kent State is out front. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. He's looking downfield to throw. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the golden flashes will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Finds a crease at the 20. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. He now has 62 yards on the ground, and he wanted to make a first impression, and he's doing that in this opening game. And the Buckeyes, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Caught behind the line. It's Worthy. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And with the field goal, we are tied here in the second quarter. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Pittsburgh was able to come away with the victory, but it was not the type of dominant win we've seen in the Steel City over the years. A win, yes, but this one lacked style points. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. The Golden Flashes headed quickly to the line. Now, guys, when you think about Kent State, they had some players jump into the transfer portal, but they were able to hang on to some of their key pieces. Do you think really that's more the culture coming through or promises from the staff, David?
I think that's exactly how I would do it, because I can fill some of my holes and my gaps, especially for spring ball and for all the...
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
That's why, as a defense, it's so important to win early downs. You win first and second down, you set up third and long. Now you can pin your ears back and get after the QB.
And the Golden Flashes will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Opening play of the drive from the 39. On the run, it's Lee. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. There he goes. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Buckeyes just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. The Buckeyes really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to sneak it. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Blade. Run out of bounds. They'll spot him at the 24. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. Receiver going for the edge on the jet sweep. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Ohio State!
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And they knocked through the extra point for the 10-3 lead. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Not a chance he lets that one go. He's bringing it out. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. And this defense, this crowd, this atmosphere, it can rattle an offense in a hurry.
You can shake them up. When you can get to the quarterback and affect them, we all know they become very human. They start seeing things. And with this crowd, they can't hear anything. This place is going absolutely nuts. Nice job rushing the passer, igniting the crowd.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Here's the heat.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll run it from the gun. Can't get him to the ground. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. The golden flashes decide to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll field it close to the 50. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Motion from the wide receiver. Off play action. Going up top. He got it. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Going right to work up top. Fires to the tight end. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
Bringing the heat. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. They kick it away on 4th down. He'll field the punt and look for room. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Wants to throw on 1st down. Punts it out of the air. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. He lobs one high down the left side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. It's complete on the right side. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Finds his big tight end. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. He'll throw on third down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Slade. And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great one going down in Columbus today. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, we send it back to the guys in the shoe.
And the Buckeyes will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. A little screen to the running back. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the golden flashes are in the hurry-up.
Those screen plays, you really want to sell it. Get it to your running back and get him to the second level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled before he could really do any damage.
Hang on, Swoopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
This offense has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. They're already down 2 possessions. You know the pass has to come at some point, but they got to keep him clean. They can't get behind the sticks consistently. They've got to start to narrow this gap.
The golden flashes will punt it away on fourth down. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Handoff from the gun. Running into the open space. He's up to 107 yards rushing now here in week 1. A solid start to this new campaign. To the ground. He's got it again. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking for room, it's Slade. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Bobo. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Quarterback on the keeper. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Buckeyes kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. He'll keep it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. They're working that left side. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And now the lead is even bigger. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. UCLA looked like a serious force in what can only be described as a dominant win. This is a program with a case full of trophies, and they might just add some more hardware before this year is out. All that speculation all week, and now we know But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
This is just so demoralizing. You want to talk about taking a game over. That's what this defense is doing right now. They are just winning in the trenches. They're easily the more athletic and more physical unit up front, dominating this O-line.
And the Golden Flashes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. They're setting up the screen. Creates a little room. Out of bounds at the 22, and just like that, they're out of trouble. The Golden Flashes come to the line in the hurry-up. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And, man, this offense just searching for some way to climb back and get back into this game. They're down by 1,000, and it's not looking good. And you can't even protect your quarterback on 3rd down. Like, everything going the other direction.
And the Golden Flashes line up to punt it away. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to the ground game on the left. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And the Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. Oh, that's one that can mess with your confidence. That is horrible. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Off play action on 1st down. Finds his tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. To run this tempo, they want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. The Golden Flashes send out the punt unit. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down.
1st and 10.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Going to swing it on 2nd down. He's got an open man. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And 1st down for the offense.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Hauls it in.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Out of the gun, they give to the back. Breaks into the open. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. The Buckeyes have this offense rolling. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Get it out to the supersonic guy. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
2nd down coming up.
Looking for room. It's Blade. Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. Gives it on the option. This time there is no running room to be found, and this defense wasn't going to get hit with a big run twice in a row.
Second down.
Second down, he'll throw it. Makes the grab. It's Bobo. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here, and they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the third quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. After swapping into the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Bryant. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. Never a doubt. And that lead grows even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we're looking pretty good.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Frost. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Rushes on him. Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage. It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Quarterback running on the draw. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. Wants to go up top. Get it out on the screen. Turning it on. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. On fourth down, going to the air. Quickly complete. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. And the Golden Flashes want to crank the tempo. Move those chains without a hitch. Well, actually, with a hitch, but you get the point.
I like that. Nicely done. The defense probably should have understood the ball was coming out quick, something like a hitch, a slant, a screen, something fast. They didn't. QB gets it on the mark.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
These are the perfect situations you love to be in. No passing situations. These are not where the offensive tackles want to be. And when you're on the edge and there's no threat of the run, pin your ears back, get the nice first down sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying play action. A strike downfield. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The Golden Flashes will have it first and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at second and 11. Looking to fire. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rank it out. Great job by the defense. Getting the sack, getting the fumble.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolute...
Oh, he's got some space. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete to the left. He goes out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Touchdown, Ohio State! And the stomping has commenced.
Well, they were able to come out here week one and really feed off the energy of this home crowd. They've been making plays all over the field. You could not ask for a better start to the season.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Washington State went on the road and just dominated. And that's one way to grab attention on a national level. Make a statement in someone else's house and prove you're legit. And did the Cougs ever do that? Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Running back searching for a hole. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
And the Golden Flashes are on the move. Looking downfield on first down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
This poor quarterback has been running for his life. He has never been able to get his feet set, stare downfield, and try and pick this defense apart because he's constantly throwing with pressure in his face.
The Golden Flashes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on second down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Not a ton of play calls for third in California when you're on offense. You know you're going to have your quarterback holding on to the football. You really got to think about how you're going to protect him. Offensive coordinator may want to think about using more max protect schemes, get more bodies, and to give this quarterback a chance.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Fires one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Makes the grab. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Second down coming up.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Buckeyes are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, the running back has it. Quick spin on the run. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. And the Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. They have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop you.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Working that left side now. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and it makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. And the Golden Flashes are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. And after this play, the cake will be baked. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.